Alright, y'all. See, tomorrow it's turkey season. Why am I talking so slow? I don't know. But anyway, tomorrow's turkey season. And I'm going to put in my choke now. Always cleaning off my barrels. Cleaning in there. Always make sure your gun's empty. I did right just then before this video started. Alright. Got my stoker here. Stoker. I don't remember what number it is, but it's my stoker. I like it. It's a good gun. But anyways, where's that little tool? Alright, so I got that little tool here. I always used to use my finger, but I'm about this gun that came with this handy dandy tool, so I don't have to use my finger no more. And there you go. And I'm just gonna make sure that this is the choke I want. It's kind of hard to see. You gotta look just right in the sun. Or the light. Yep. This is the turkey choke. Always just make sure I mix up any chokes. Just gonna screw that in like so. Then use the tool to tighten it. That's good. And I'm gonna put this back. And let's see what I got for shells now, y'all. I have some 6-shot. I wonder if these are all 6-shot. Anyways, y'all, while I'm looking through these, anyways, y'all, while I'm looking through these bullets, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about last year and how last year was the only my second turkey ever getting. So I'm gonna quit. I'll get back to y'all and we'll shoot this gun. Alright, y'all, so I got the stoker here with the turkey choke and a 4-inch Remington in. And we're gonna take our first shot. Hold on. Okay. Ready? Alright, let's go check it out. Looks like they're running. Loaded. Put my gun on safety. Let's go check it out. So guys, the 30 yards, that turkey's toast. Right there. Right here. If I was aiming for a turkey's head, say this is his head right here. He's got plenty of babies in his head. It only takes one baby to kill a bird. Alright. Now I gotta go replace this, put it somewhere else. Alright, y'all. Now we're gonna try 50 yards. I'm gonna have to leave it in between that tree right there. Don't know if y'all can see Mr. Gobble, but he's out there. I'd say he's pretty much dead. So y'all, Mr. Gobble, whatever his fucking name was, he's too dead to be seen. So you have to flip the box over so maybe we can see it some more. I'm just gonna aim for the middle there, that TV. Now let's go back and shoot at it. So y'all, I must have forgot to hit record, but at 50 yards, that's probably gonna be my max. right there, 50 yards. Anyways, anywhere 40 and up, they're dead meat. If I can get a beat on them, good beat on them. I'm gonna clean up my mess here. No, y'all can't see. I'm trying to clean it up before it's time. Clean up my mess here. Get back in the house, start organizing, get my camouflage ready, and I'll take y'all with me. Alright, y'all. So I got the decoys all laid out, and I'm ready to bag. I have about 1 billion steaks. I need to sort all these steaks to see which ones I need and don't need. I don't know if I'm going to be using the strutting Tom right there, but I don't have my other hen with a beard looking thing, so non-strutting Tom. I have a feeding hen and these two. I have an H&S strut feeding hen right there. I don't remember what brand these ones were, but I think I probably won't use one of these, and I'll either use just these two or just one of them or that big boy. So anyways, I'll get those steaks sorted out, fan sorted out and all that, and I'll get back to y'all with the next thing up on the list. Alright, y'all, got some calls laid out, about to put them in bag. Got an owl call, crow call, no gobbler. I have way too many diaphragm calls. I only use this one really this time of year because it's got that dome on it. Makes the pitch louder. Shit. These ones are coyote calls, but they still work. I like this blue one. It still sounds pretty good, but I haven't called in a while, so I'm going to sit down and practice calling and annoy my whole family. I got the decoys all bagged up over there. I gotta find the steaks, get my camo all ready, and then see y'all in the morning out there in the field. sideways. Look at that. He ain't no Jake. He's a double beard.
Double beard. They came in just too far over the hill. I couldn't see them.
Just too far?
Yep.
Anyways, y'all, here's the story about my turkeys. I'm sorry it's been so long. It's been last weekend was when I did this. So, yeah, it's been a while because I lost footage and all that jazz, and it wouldn't upload, and it was being dumb. So I'm going to have to record this outro bit again. So the final length on those spurs, they were 1 inch or 1.5 inch spurs. I don't know how, I have to look at it when it gets done. Anyways, he has a bald spot on his neck. So I'm going to try and get a half body mount where they do just the breast and then the plastic head and the fan behind it and the double beards. So the one beard was 5.5 and the longest, thickest beard was 9.5. So it had 1 inch spurs, so there got to be a lot of toms in that area because these toms didn't have hens. Anyways, we thought this time of year was the time of year that they were just now breaking off from the main groups. And we set up, we shot off an owl call. There was 3 turkeys back behind the draw, and there was one, and a gobbler and a hen in it, and we didn't know, but we set up so that we could get that gobbler and the hen because we thought the other 3 were gonna be Jakes and the one next to the hen would be a tom. And we set up. Turns out they were closer than we thought, and there was one. We hear one shot off a gobbler, and I look back, and there's a tom sitting in a tree about 50 yards that way, up inside. So they've seen us set up. So we're hoping that when we got in there, they were still asleep. That one was, or these ones. But anyways, and they fly down. Go right around us to these other turkeys, the main group that's over the hill. They go right around us. They knew something was up because we could see them go all the way down the draw, across the field, when they could have just went straight by us and come up and straight to this. And these turkeys over the hill, those aren't on my property. They're off my property, and they're about half a mile away. So they do their thing over here to this hen, and then they all work that way. Every one of them. But anyways, so we're calling for a while, and we finally are getting so bored that we're like, it's time to move. Because these turkeys aren't coming this way. They're going further and further and further off the property. So we move across that draw that's this and work across the hill. Now they're about a mile away from us, every group. Every group of gobblers. There's about 3 or 4 groups of gobblers now that are gobbling separately. We think they're all Jakes because they're gobbling so late in the day. It's now like 9:30, 10. Move across the hill. We hearing them talking a mile away. They're not gonna come in. We're just messing around right now and waiting for them to work their way back and see if we can pick one off. But anyways, it's 10 o'clock, and these turkeys, we move across this draw, and it's right next to the property line, like 40 yards from the property line. We set up there, and we get close to that, because they're on that property, just a mile into it. But anyways, we hear 2 gobble, and I shot off a call with my diaphragm call, and they shoot right back. And then I shoot one again, and then they shoot one, and it's louder, like they're facing our directions, coming straight towards us. What my dad thought was happening was when we were making up, because we weren't letting up on the call at all, like the whole time. So anyways, we didn't let up on the call at all the whole time. So we would take pauses to listen and stuff, like a minute or so. But anyways, we were calling pretty aggressively, trying to get them to come to us. But anyways, we thought making all that commotion, once we got that close enough to those toms, like close enough to the property line where we're still on my property, but it got a little louder for them. I think that sparked those toms up. We thought they were jakes because they were gobbling so late in the day. But anyways, and they're about a mile away. We just working them in, and those things are hauling a mile. They have to cross a creek and a fence line to get to us. And there's a downed fence line on our side. So they are hauling across this. They're getting closer, like drastically closer. They came in, what, maybe 3-5 minutes took them to get that whole fucking mile length to all the way in. But anyways, they get close. I'm laying there awkwardly. I'm getting cramps in my legs because of how awkwardly I'm laying. Hiding behind this little stump. My dad's back down in the draw, filming and getting the slate call ready to call when he comes up. So, anyways, they gobble once. I get ready. I tense up, and they're pretty close. And then all I see is 2 heads just pop the hill, and I'm like, those are red heads. And then one starts to strut, and I aim for that one. But then they get in line, and I haven't seen any beards, so I still think these are jakes. They get in line to shoot 2 of them, and you can't do that in Illinois. You have to buy your tag separate. So anyways, I can't shoot them, so I have to wait for them to come over the hill. And it turns out I didn't know that they were pretty close to the decoys, and I guess my coyote instincts kicked in that I have to shoot them before they get to the decoys because they'd smell it for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I get excited and I jump the gun all the time. So anyways, I should have waited for them to come a little longer so my dad could get them on film better. But anyways, I saw him. I saw the one that was strutting, and he looked pretty big, but he didn't look as big as the one that I ended up shooting. He was strutting, and the other one was behind him with his head up, looking tall. So I picked him mainly because I knew that if I shot him, I wouldn't pelt his fan because he was already standing up and looking all around, and he would be the one that was wiser and smarter, so I figured he'd be older. But then I took a second glance, and I'm pretty positive he was bigger, but the other one was darn big, but he was bigger. Maybe not in length, but thickness. Anyways, they were both darn big toms. In the middle of the day, no hens, and gobbling their head off like jakes. So anyways, they got in. I picked the one that was standing up, and I shot him. Shot him dead. You saw me run over there. Figure out he was a double beard. Thought he was a jake when he was coming in. Shocked me. Shocked my dad. And should have waited a little longer so y'all could see him, but you could see the other one fly off, and you could see when my dad got up, so you got the shot. But anyways, I just tried to zoom in for y'all on the heads once they pop over the hill. But anyways, when I missed, it wasn't that big, but when I missed that turkey, there was 2 of them, and they come right in, and I shouldn't have shot. I didn't know there was a fence there that they couldn't get through. I thought he had come up, looked, turned around, and started to head out. I don't know if I've already said this actually, but I'll have to look back. But anyways, I jumped the gun. Shouldn't have shot. It is how it is. But at least I got this double beard. Meant to be. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Like and subscribe. This was amazing hunt. This is going to be a 20-minute video now with all my dang talking. I'm going to have to edit all this. Probably won't edit it because I'm a lazy piece of shit. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Like, subscribe. Sorry for the inconvenience of my terrible upload schedule, which sucks, and I don't even know why anybody watches this. Anyways, I'm very sick right now, so I'll see y'all in the next video.